What's going on, everybody? CJ Farms here. Welcome back to another FS25 tutorial. This is going to be another beginner's guide tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to buy and sell your vehicles. Now, I know a lot of you are waiting to get into how to cultivate, how to plant, how to seed, how to lime, how to fertilize. We're going to get into all that, guys. I'm just doing the basic stuff first, so we can get through it, get all these videos out, and then we'll get into how to actually play the game. So what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is you want to open up your store. All right, and we're going to talk about the location of the store and all that. So in here, you've got everything by category. So you got small tractors, medium tractors, large tractors, trucks, cars, bikes, miscellaneous. Then you've got your loaders down here. Right here, you've got your trailers, soil cultivation, seeding right here. I didn't notice planters. I have not noticed planters. Where's that at? So anyway, here's seeders right here, and it will tell you what everything plants. Right down here is your wheat, barley, canola, and then I think that's rice and grass, peas. I can't think of what those two icons are, but that we can go and look at them and it'll tell us. But these right here will tell you what everything plants. So these are just, these are seeders. They just plant the basic crops, like your basic fruit crops. So your wheat, barley, canola, soybean, and stuff like that. Let's go back, and in here you can get your seeds and stuff. Over here is your yield improvements, so your fertilizer spreaders, sprayers, manure spreaders, all that good stuff. There's your slurry tanks, your slurry tools. And if you go in here and you need to know what to put these with, if you click on one, you'll see combinations right here. If you click on that, it will tell you what machines go best with those implements, okay? So let's go back, and let's go on down here. And this is going to be our combine harvester area right here. This is going to be forage harvesting. Now, I want to make something very clear for those who pre-ordered the game. If you pre-ordered the game, if you ordered the game before it came out, then you got this windrower pack right here, the MacDon pack. If not, you'll probably have to purchase it. Okay, but this came with the pack for those who pre-ordered the game. All right. Now, I do recommend, if you haven't yet, get the 1-year Friends Pass. That means that any DLCs that come out within the first year for FarmingSim25, you will get them. You don't have to pay for them, okay? Some are Friends Pass compatible, some are not. Very few are not Friends Pass compatible. So usually almost every DLC that they come out with, you get if you get the Friends Pass, okay? But if you don't get the Friends Pass, you'll have to pay for every DLC that comes out. Just a little food for thought. So this is forage harvesting, grassland equipment right here. So cutting your grass. These are your mowers right here. And they do have the Krone Big Boy. Good. I'm so glad they have this right here. And then if we go back and look down here, here's your belling. Here's your root crop equipment right here. So sugar beets, red beets, carrots, parsnips, stuff like that. I can never think of the crops when I'm in the game with you guys. I can always remember when I'm thinking about myself. But down here is for vegetables. So this is for like your carrots and stuff like this. So this is for example, this is for carrots, parsnips, red beets, and then can't remember what that. Like I said, I can't think of it in the game, guys. But again, if you go to these and click combination right here, it'll tell you what best goes with these. So you'll have to have a weight for these right here. Now these just hook up the tractors, of course. Vegetable harvesters. These are your vegetable harvesters right here. Now this is the best one to get. If you watch my video on how to get money, money like I've got here, then you can probably afford to get this machine right here. This does it all. This actually removes the foliage and picks them up at the same time. So opposed to having to have separate machines for all that stuff, you've got these where it does it all at once. Now these do it all at once too, but the difference is with a machine like this, I believe you've got to have crates that get loaded on this machine. And then you have to, the carrots or whatever your, red beets, whatever you're harvesting at the time, drops into those crates. And this only fits, I believe, 4 crates at a time. That's what these particular machines do right here, okay? So my advice is, if you got the money, is to get this machine right here that does it all at once, and it holds more crop, of course. So, but if you've not watched that video on how to become filthy rich on FarmingSim25, I will leave the link here in the top right corner, and that will take you to my video for showing you how to do that. Now that video is for all platforms. It works for all platforms, okay? So keep that in mind. Down here, guys, your special crops, so your rice planting, rice harvester, sugar planting, sugar cane harvester, all that good stuff. Right down here is your grapes and olives. This is your animal stuff right down here. So your forage wagons, barrels, animal transport, straw blowers. Let's look at the straw blowers. So they did bring this. Okay, I'm so glad they brought this over here. I'm so glad they did. Awesome. Now, what's the new one they got? Okay, that's pretty cool. But this probably only does like one bale at a time. See, this one right here, you can put in like, 4 or 5 bales at a time, and the back of it comes down as well. So now down here, over here, guys, if you want food for your animals, it's in the animal category. You just go to food right here, and this is all your food for all your animals right here, okay? Now down here is your forestry equipment. So this is stuff for cutting down trees and all that. So they got a lot of nice equipment. Looks like they got something new here. No, I think they had that in Farmsim 22, I believe. All right, and let's go back. Now I do want to talk about one thing with the vehicles, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. I'll talk to you about that here in a minute. This is your miscellaneous stuff here, and down here is your objects. So your bales, your pallets. Now these are the pallets I was talking about that goes in those machines for your carrots and parsnips, but just make sure it is a vegetable pallet. So if you get this vegetable pallet, this will load onto that machine we were looking at a while ago, and I think it only loads a max of 4 crates. And this is what your parsnips and red beets and carrots and stuff go in. Now, once these crates are full, then you have to unload the machine and get 4 more. So it's, like I said, it's better to get that bigger machine and just be done with it. Down here is your miscellaneous, so your hand tools. So your chainsaws here. Your cans of spray paint that you need for your trees, and then right here is your mower. They did put this mower in the game, and the pressure washer, and then they actually have a horse brush to brush your horse with, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about the location of the store. Let's go back out and go to our map, okay? And if we can find the store here, we're going to go over to hotspots, okay? Tip stations. It doesn't really have a thing here for stores, but I'm just going to kind of guess where it is. Okay, so right here it is. So here's the store. So the store icon is going to look like this. Nope, untag it. The store is going to look like this icon right here. If you guys can see that, that's what the store icon looks like. So if we click on this, all right, and we can tag it to go to it, or we can visit the shop by clicking this right here. It takes us right to the shop. So right out here, when you buy your vehicles, they're going to come out right here in these parking spaces, well, almost in the parking spaces. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can go into the store and do it like this, or you can walk over to the icon right here, and you can hit R on the keyboard or click on your left thumbstick, and it should bring you right into here, okay? A couple different ways you can do this. So we're just going to I'm going to show you how to buy and sell your vehicles. That's what this video is pretty much all about, and we're going to talk about how the vehicles are set up and all this. So we're going to go to this large tractor, or large tractors, and we're going to grab, say, like the, I don't really care too much for the way those turn. We're going to grab the Fendt right here, the 1000 Vario. We're going to grab this. Now, right here, you're going to see your horsepower. You're going to see your transmission type. You're going to see how many liters of fuel it holds, the speed it goes, and the weight of the tractor. So it's 14 tons, goes 37 miles an hour, holds 84 liters of fuel. It holds 740 liters of fuel, 84 liters of diesel exhaust fluid. They did include that in the game code. They included diesel exhaust fluid. It's got a variable transmission, so it can be automatic. I think that means automatic. And it's got a max of 396 horsepower, I believe. Let me see. No, it's got 517 max. So you've got 396, 435, 476, and 517. So 517 is your max. You've also got some options in tires. We got Trailborg here, Michelin, BKT, and Trailborg. So 3 brands. And then down here, you've got your wheel setup. You can do wheel weights, which I don't do wheel weights. I don't like those. I normally just do the wide tires, which is what I do. Down here, design line. So this is going to be, there's a couple of different options here you can choose from for the tractor. What is the Black Beauty? Ooh, that's a nice one. And then for the rim car, you can go here and you can change it to black if you want to. That black actually does look really good on there. Let me make sure my plate is right. And you can do the plate by clicking on this and then setting your plate here. You can also change the plate color by going here and clicking whichever color your heart desires. I usually do like the bright red so that it's seen on the tractor pretty good. And then you just click OK. And if you look on the back, right there's my plate. And I've got one on the front as well. Actually, I'm just going to put this on the back only. There we go. It's more realistic that way. All right, and then the total price, base price is $382K. Options cost you, all your options you added would cost $15,500 in this particular scenario. And then your total price after everything is $397,500. So right here, guys, you click on this to buy or click enter. There we go. All right, there's one, and then we're going to buy, and just for giggles here, we're going to look at front loaders. Now, I don't care too much for the front loaders because the way they turn, they have that middle turn radius, and I just don't like that. I would much rather have a telehandler. So we're going to go in here and grab let's grab this telehandler right here, the Fendt, and we're going to do Michelin tires. I always pick Michelin tires, put it on the back only, and then total cost is $150K. All right, let's go ahead and buy this. Now, if you want a tool for this right here, you're going to go back, again, and you're going to go over to telehandler tools right here, okay? And we're just going to get, just for the time being, we're going to get like a bell fork just because. And we're going to go in here. We're going to click enter to buy this. I don't know why I didn't think to click enter to buy. All right. There's that. So far we've just got, and I'm just going to buy this right here. So we've got our Fendt tractor. Let's hop inside our Fendt tractor if I can get into it. There we go. Now I'm wondering if we have indicators for the vehicles. So lights. I don't see. Okay, it's right there on the, if you guys look right there on that screen, when I turn the lights on, I'm going to hit the F key on the keyboard. 2, 3. Now, that turns the lights on for the vehicles on keyboard. For controller, you're going to hold down your right bumper, and you're going to hit the B key. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we do have indicators. Now, for keyboard users to turn on your beacons, you're going to hit the home key. You'll see the beacon indicator right there. For controller users, you're going to hold right bumper and push up on the D-pad. Okay, just like that. Let's go back outside the tractor. Beacons look pretty good. The lights look good. Hazards on keyboard on PC is going to be the 2 on the numpad. Not sure what it is for Xbox and PS5, but I do know it's 2 on the numpad on the keyboard for computer users. All right, so there's that. Very nice tractor. Let's go ahead and shut that off. And I need to adjust my mouse sensitivity so I can turn a little fast. We're going to hop in this. Ooh, this thing's nice and quiet. We're going to start this up. This also has a beacon. Does it have an indicator for beacons? Oh, let's see. Does it have an indicator for beacons? I'm so big on that because a lot of people play in first person, and you would think by now they would have indicators on every single vehicle after. Does that camera work back there? No, it actually doesn't. All right, guys, so we're going to have to back up, and we're going to have to hook up to this. We're going to hook up to this implement right here. Very nice. I need to adjust those sensitivity controls on the arm so they'll be a little faster than that. I like mine pretty fast. All right, so we bought our vehicles. Now I'm going to show you how to sell your vehicles. All right, there's 2 different ways you can do this. Now, if you want to, you can, let me shut this off. All right, let me shut this off. I believe there's a couple different ways you can do this. I think you can do it at the store. I believe you have to pull into one of these parking spots. There should be an indicator around here somewhere showing you where you can sell your vehicles, although I'm not too sure where it's at. But the way that I sell my vehicles is usually at the shop because you get more for them if you sell them at the shop. But if you go into, I believe it's your store, and go down to others and go to vehicles, this is going to be your own vehicles right here, okay? Now, in this menu, if you come to the map, make sure that you go down to the vehicles right here, okay? And this is going to be the vehicles you own. Now, if you click on one of them, you'll see right here that you can sell it just like this. Now, see, we're going to get $337,863 for the Fendt, okay? Now, let me hop out, and let's hop into the Fendt. And let me drive around and see if I can't find, I believe it's right here in front of the store where you sell them back to the store. I don't think it's around the back. It may be. There's usually a marker for that, but I don't see one. I wouldn't think they took that out of the game because that's usually like a main feature in the game. It's like one of the main features is to sell your vehicles at the shop because you get more for them like that. So let's pull back into the parking space here and see if that's where you actually sell it at. Oh man, I got to learn to stop these things. So yeah, I don't know where to sell them at. If anybody knows, please let me know. I'm gonna walk back over here and I'm gonna hit R on the keyboard or click the left thumbstick on my controller. Go to vehicles and click sell. Yeah, so I don't know where that icon is to sell your vehicles at the shop. That's mighty weird because usually there's an icon here that you can pull into to sell your vehicles, and I do not see it. Let me see if there's any place else on the map where we can possibly sell our vehicles, because I know there's a vehicle shop and then there's a workshop. And we're going to talk about trains as well, guys. It'll be a different video. Let me see. So see, here's a warehouse. Okay, so a warehouse, not a workshop. I'm sorry. There is a vehicle shop and a warehouse. Let's visit the warehouse real quick. Yeah, this is just I think a sell point right here. I don't think this is anything. All right, let me go back to the map. Let's go back to the shop and visit back over there. All right, here we go. So I don't think you can go in the shop. They need to make it where you can actually go inside the shop. You think they would make that by now. I'm not too sure where to put the vehicles out here to sell them, guys, but I do know if you go into your store and then go down to others and go to vehicles, you can sell your vehicles right here. If anybody in the comment section knows watching this video, please let me know where to go to sell your vehicles at the shop, because I don't see the icon for it. I'm probably just completely missing it, I'm sure. So you can go in here and you can click, we're going to sell this right here, and you'll get that money back. And then we're going to sell our telehandler and our telehandler tool, and you will get that money back. That is pretty much it on buying and selling vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. We are going to get into how to plant, how to cultivate, how to seed, how to lime, how to fertilize, how to harvest, where to take your harvest to sell it. We're going to get into how to just how to play the game in general. All the controls on the vehicles, we're going to talk about all that, but it's all going to be in different tutorials. With that being said, everyone, subscribe if you're new, smash that like button for me, click that bell, and click all so you never miss any future content or live streams. Until next time, everyone, this is CJ Farms, and one crop at a time, we are helping America grow. I will see you all in the next video.